So, Flotsam and Jetsam spy on us. So that means, since we're in the world of the Little Mermaid, then it looks like that Ursula is going to be up to no good in this place. And rightfully so. But let's see what all she's going to cause, or what she's going to do. And we'll figure out what it is that she's going to be doing to Ariel in this episode. But, yeah, it won't be pretty. But, yes, hey everybody, it's Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG's Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. In today's episode, we're going to resume where we left off, and we're going to progress a little bit further in the storyline for this game, you know, since we're here at the undersea place, and we are going to try to figure out what is all going on here, or realize that there is actually a keyhole here in Atlantica. But anyways, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? So, how's everybody doing? Hope most of the people who are from the U.S. who subscribe to me, hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I definitely had a great Thanksgiving myself. That's a pretty good turkey. I mean, it's definitely a butterball turkey, and in my family, we make a very good we make a very good turkey where the meat is pretty moist and easy to chew. So. And not only that, it makes the turkey pretty tasty as well. So, yeah, that was all fine and dandy, and it was a great feast. One of the best Thanksgiving feasts I ever had in my life, to be honest. Because it was not only me, but it was also my dad and some of his and some of the people that are on his second wife's side of the family who joined with us as well. So, yeah, it was all fun, and hopefully we get to do it again next year, because that was just excellent. Yeah, like I said, I hope it's not the last time, which I doubt it is, but, you know, it was great to, you know, see everybody again, and for all of us to have a great feast like that. And hope you all did the same thing, had a great feast yourselves, and enjoyed the turkey, and probably the mashed potatoes, and rolls, and green beans, and corn, and stuffing, and whatever you seen, or whatever you had for Thanksgiving lunch or dinner today. So, yeah, hope you all had a great feast. But anyway, back with what's on hand here. As you could tell from the beginning parts when we did this episode, there was a big dolphin that was swimming around the undersea gorge, and we had to come back out here because we would find that dolphin again, who will help. You know, help us ride against the current, this strong current that we passed by when we were following the Trident marks to get to where King Triton was. Yeah, he's going to be helping us go through the current and get past it, so that way we can try to explore this place a bit more. And we will very shortly. We just got to find out where. Oh, there it is. See if we can grab it. I don't think we're gonna be able to grab it. So I think there are some more Heartless that we need to take care of, and rightfully so. And there is a sheltering core as well. And there are some sea neons as well. So let's go ahead and take care of these guys, and then we will move on further. There we go. We're doing ourselves some justice, gamers. It's always fun to hack and slash, but it's not always fun when you're going into a place like this, because swimming levels for almost any video games just suck. I mean, there are some that are pulled off really well, and I think that the swimming in Skyward Sword is actually done a lot better than the other swimming levels in, you know, in most of the other Zelda games, or the water temples that they had. I definitely think that the water temple that I've seen in Skyward Sword probably has to be the best, because it's not that confusing as the water temple in Ocarina of Time, and it wasn't that as, you know, intricate as the one in Twilight Princess. So yes, the water temple in Skyward Sword has definitely, you know, pretty much kicked the water temples in the other games' butt, and told them, you know, get out of the way, because this is how we do water temples in Zelda games. Yeah, and speaking of which, so far on Zelda, I made it back to the Lanayru province, to where I'm looking for these 3 sacred flames in order to create the Master Sword. Or, well, to to power up the Goddess Sword to become the sword that we all know and like from the Legend of Zelda series. If you hadn't been paying attention, you know, to what all Nintendo has been doing, you know, oh my god, there was a big shark right there. What they were doing in making the game, and you know how everything came to be since that Skyward Sword is a prequel, then what were you doing living under a rock all this time? That's not very cool, guys. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm about 20 hours in, so I have a lot more to go, and I'm definitely going to be playing it even after I beat it, so that way I can find all the secrets, and it should be a pretty enthralling experience. Okay, we try to get this treasure chest. Oh my god! It's the big shark from The Little Mermaid, but he has an official name, though. He is known as Glut. He's quite a gluttonous shark who wants to try to eat us. I guess that's why they named him like that, because he only wants to eat Ariel and Flounder, but instead of just them, we also have Sora, Donald, and Goofy as well, so he's going to try to go after all of them. Okay, and when we open that treasure chest, we got a crystal trident. And now, before we leave this place, we need to take care of Glut. Now, as you can tell, he doesn't have that much hit points, and he can give us a decent amount of experience points, and sometimes when we defeat him, we can actually get some prizes out of him for trying to defeat him. Now, at this part right here, what I'm trying to do is, you know, if you remember that part in the movie where Glut got stuck inside that anchor with that big, huge ring on it, yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but evidently it's not even working. Because, you know, with him getting stuck in that ring, you figure you could probably protect yourself from getting attacked by this boss. Well, it's technically an optional sub-boss, but doesn't really count as a boss that much. Unless if you want to gain some experience, then be my guest. But yeah, if you try to attack him head-on, he'll always just try to counter you, and he can take a fair chunk of your hit points away. See? Just like that. Bollocks to you, shark bait. But don't worry, he is defeatable, to where, you know, if we defeat him, he will retreat. Okay, come on. Got him. Alright, and Sora gained a level from that, and he learned Aerial Sweep, and he got a max item increase, meaning that he can hold more items than what he is currently holding right now. It's very good. Okay, now instead of going back through that current to get back to where, you know, Ariel's grotto is, we're going to take this little shortcut right here, because that will take us back to the Undersea Gorge. And if we hit this, jet current, that will pop out that treasure chest. And if we open up that treasure chest, what is inside of it? Open it up, Sora. Okay, we got an Orichalcum synthesis item. So, that's very good. But of course, we're going to have some screwdrivers and some sheltering cores to, you know, give us some trouble. And of course, those sheltering cores are going to dissolve themselves and turn themselves into small little sea neons for us to defeat if we want some extra experience. Which I tend to go for mostly, by the way. It's just, you know, defeating these sheltering cores with my weapons to make sure that I can fight these sea neons to gain some extra experience. I mean, even if you do defeat the sheltering core, you will gain that experience amount, you know, to however much experience you can gain from defeating it. So, at least, you know, if you do that, then you're getting more experience points and more enemies to fight. So, that's at least good and all, but yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and head inside Ariel's grotto. We're gonna put in that crystal trident on that one shape or indentation insert or whatever, and we're gonna put it in there.
Ariel, you've disobeyed me again. I told you not to leave the palace.
Daddy, no! How could you?
Young man, you're not from another ocean. You're from another world, aren't you?
Huh?
Then you must be the key bearer.
How did you know?
You may fool Ariel, but you can't fool me. You don't know your dorsal fin from your tail. As the key-bearer, you must already know one must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
Of course I know that, but...
You have violated this principle. The key-bearer shatters peace and brings ruin.
Oh, Sora's not like that.
I thank you for saving my daughter, but there is no room in my ocean for you or your key.
My, the poor child suffers such deep sorrow. What a pity. If only there was something we could do. Wait, maybe she can be of some help. Yes, maybe she can be of some help to you.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, she would surely help you. She'd make all your dreams come true. Ursula can help.
You called, my dear?
You're Ursula. Well, I was just wondering if...
It's all right. Helping others is what I live for. Let me guess. You wish to see other worlds. That shouldn't be too hard. After all, your new friends came from another world.
What?
But they had special help. That mysterious key. Now, cheer up, sweetie. You have something special, too.
Huh?
Now listen carefully.
So her father scolded her again, and he told us to leave. And now, looks like Ursula is going to use some trickery to get back at King Trident for something. Well, anyway, we better hurry up and head back to where King Trident is, because I have a feeling that trouble is about to brew from Ursula when Ariel is going to lead her to Trident's palace. So yeah, as you can tell, Ariel's not in our party right now, so we're just going to head back over to Trident's throne, the throne room at Trident's palace. Because we're going to try to, possibly convince him some more that we need to find a keyhole. Find the keyhole to this world so that way we can seal it up from, the Heartless destroying this world into oblivion, like most of the other worlds that met their fateful end before this one. Anyway, we try to go in this way. We have a cutscene to ensue right here.
I think the keyhole they seek is somewhere in the palace. Now, my dear, if you can take me there without your daddy knowing, I can help you get to these other worlds you long for.
So Ursula wants King Triton's trident, huh? Yep, I figured that's what she was going to do, so we're gonna have to try to stop her in her tracks. Okay, there's some search ghosts right there, so let's go ahead and defeat those right now, so that way we can gain their experience. So yeah, how could ghosts swim underwater? Well, of course, in Super Mario World, you always had the Boo swimming underwater, so I guess, it all makes sense for ghosts to be underwater. Okay, very good. We can move forward now, can we? Yes, we can. Now, this is the only place... this world only has one Trinity mark, but we don't have the ability for us to, execute White Trinity techniques, so, yeah, we'll have to come back to this place much later after we gain the White Trinity ability, which is called Trinity Detect, which we should be getting sometime fairly soon, when we go to one of the last couple of worlds that are within this game. Well, the ones that are original, not Disney-themed related. Okay, so let's go ahead and head this way. And we're probably going to get into another fight with another enemy. Evidently so. Alright, this is a new enemy that we're fighting against. This is another Emblem Heartless known as Aqua Tank. Basically, it will come out with 3 screwdivers at its bottom so they can act like a team, and you can try to take down the Aqua Tank to get some extra experience points. If you try to hurt a screwdiver when, they're attached to the Aqua Tank, then they'll just pop out of the Aqua Tank and you won't be able to, defeat Aqua Tank by itself. But anyways.
The Trident is mine at last, and I couldn't have done it without your help, my dear.
Ursula, no! I didn't want this!
Why not? Aren't you tired of following your dear daddy's orders? Oh, yes. We had a deal, didn't we? Time for a little journey to the dark world of the Heartless.
We cannot find the keyhole. The keyhole is not here.
What? Why, we have company. I'm afraid you're a little late, handsome.
Daddy!
The Trident. We must get it back.
Come on, let's go! Wait. I'm going with you. My father is hurt and it's all my fault. I have to stop Ursula.
That's right. I'm right behind you, Ariel.